we start recording?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let's just go for it, bro.
Okay. You start first.
Yeah, it's started. It's okay. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, and yourself? Good, yeah. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. So how's it going?
He's going well.
So how's your client?
He's doing great. The entrepreneur Iqbal.
Yeah.
He's doing well. He's really happy with the results, with the progress, and
Exactly.
with the potential.
So previously my director used to negotiate with you. So currently she's off the town. So she just told me to handle this. So I just came on her behalf.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm representing the entrepreneur. I'm the firm. I represent the firm that is working with the entrepreneur Iqbal.
Okay. So you're Iqbal?
I'm representing him.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm the lawyer of the firm that he.
So you're the
he
attorney
hired.
for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
What about you? You represent the.
So I represented the OTD of Fisher University.
Okay, the
So,
university.
Exactly. So actually, my director takes care of these negotiations, and she's out of the town, and she asked me to handle this. So I'm the assistant director.
Do you mind if I ask you how much decision?
So I
Power
was
you
given the
have.
entire responsibility.
The entire responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I was given the entire responsibility for the
I'll be the final
decision maker.
Exactly.
I have the responsibility for the Article 16.
Exactly. We're there for it.
Not for other stuff, but for that I have the full responsibility.
Got it. Same for me. Same for
you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
So like, what do you think about Article 16?
so I think talking with my client and reading about it, I think it's fair, though. There's some issues as it's limiting the potential and the safety of expanding the market to other countries, to other developing countries.
Yeah, exactly.
And at the beginning, my client wasn't that skeptical. But the problem is we are raising money. We're raising money, and the PCs want to have clarity.
Yeah.
And as you understand, for this to work, we need to have funding.
Got it.
Yes.
So what do you think about developing countries? Like, what is your perspective on it? You know about developing countries, right?
Yeah. So there's different tiers, right, of countries.
Yeah, exactly.
So for us, it's obviously the US is the biggest market, but this is something that you make it work in the US or anywhere else, and it's gonna work anywhere else.
Exactly.
Right?
So what's your perspective about the developing countries, the healthcare there?
I think they would see a benefit of this invention. I know it's
no, in general, what do you think about developing countries, the healthcare, the kind of conditions they go through, kind of?
So there's a list of each country. After going through the countries, it's hard to they're putting it here by money, right? Low income economies, lower middle income. Yeah, but the problem here is maybe you have a low income economy, but you have good healthcare system, right? Like for example, let's say
healthcare in the sense.
Yeah, it's healthcare. Like you have good hospitals, even though you have low income. You know.
Exactly. So there are quite a good hospitals, but they don't have the new vaccines or new medicines, because most of these countries depend upon the inventions in US.
They do.
You know about the English medicine, right?
They need our research
most of them use the English medicines for treating diseases, especially the deadly diseases and also the severe diseases.
Right. And I don't see an issue for them to use our inventions. It's just a concern about the amount of how are we gonna divide the cash, the money, the amounts. The reason being is I think this is a huge market. Like
Exactly.
if this works out, we all can benefit.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
And for us to raise money, we need to change that Article 16.
Yeah. Good. Please go.
And be more open about the possibilities of us of controlling those fair work contracts, not just giving it away.
Got it. So what I meant to say, like, because your client, so he's a student, fellow of Fisher University, right?
Yes.
And he's well aware of all this Article 16 because it was put in place long back.
Yes.
So we have to sit in, because Fisher University, so they were into the social impact as well. So they want to be the leading university, leading university in
Of
the
this
entire
medicine,
US.
of this
Exactly,
research. I agree.
To give its
I agree.
inventions, its patents to underdeveloping and developing countries. So they want to do some social work, social impact, because these countries are like, they don't have the technologies to build on their own to manufacture products. So they don't have all the resources and everything. And your client is well aware of this Article 16 in before, and he is also well aware the kind of social impact work going on with the Fisher University. So I think we have to talk about it as well.
Yeah, I know, and I think the university itself is aware of how this business work, that we need funding.
Yeah.
That a lot of times is not only from the school, but also
Exactly.
private funding, and if we have enough funding, we will be able to make this happen. And I'm willing to negotiate, to talk which countries we were able to give it away or find a deal, because again I think this is such a big market.
Yeah.
that where all of us will benefit. So the problem for me is that this won't work if we don't get more funding, and funding
Exactly.
depends on the VCs being safe that their investments are gonna be fine.
Okay. So what's your take? Like, what's your take on this?
So currently guys get like 5% of the sales, right?
On the royalties.
On the royalties, right?
Exactly.
So
Because we get it because it was developed in our university. And
right, makes sense.
Exactly. So the whatever fellowship Iqbal has done is with our resources, and usually universities work on these kind of things and get royalties. So
Right.
Yes, exactly.
So what do you want to increase? So I want to for Article 16, which is right here.
Yeah.
We could read it together to
Sure.
be clear. For the full 20-year term of this license, Iqbal Pharmaceutical waives all rights of enforcement of the license against any entity that will produce, sell, or deliver any generic drug for use in developing countries. So basically, they could just copy it, or they can take care of it with us benefiting. For the purpose of this agreement, the term developing countries refers to those countries defined as low income, lower
Exactly.
income, and upper middle income, the global list of economies. So there's plenty lower middle income economies.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So that's plenty of countries.
So plenty of countries, but they're all underdeveloped, and they're all living in poverty, underpowered. So we have to take care of that. They don't have
Of them as well.
Because what happened usually, like before, so previously we granted a similar, we tied up with a similar entrepreneurial firm on a medicine which is against AIDS, which is for treating against AIDS, and one of our companies, one of our clients, so just like you, so they were not accepting us to give permission for other generic companies to give these medicines in the underdeveloped countries, and there were a lot of people who came and protested, because it's we have to do justice, right? So they can't find all these patents, they can't find all these medicines, so they are not into scientific work. And when you look at those countries, the healthcare system is all deteriorated. So US is one of the largest countries for healthcare research, right?
Right.
So I think we can't because Fisher University, like you already know, your client already knows about it because he has been with us. So he's one of the leading universities for social impact,
I agree.
helping their research, medicines.
So what?
Let me complete. So helping their research medicines go to the underdeveloped and developing countries. So what do you think? Like,
What do
what's
you
your stand?
want?
So I'm just thinking. So this is the Article 16. So
Mhm.
I don't think we can change it because your client already knows about it. Maybe
The problem if we don't change it, this won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people that you want to save and your school wants to be
Yeah,
known
yeah.
for,
Yeah.
won't be like if we don't change the Article 16, we just nobody wins here, ladies.
Yeah, yeah.
So we need to change the Article 16 so that the VCs
So
fondos
okay.
that but we don't mind. Listen, we don't mind giving you guys more royalties or even have your name under
No,
that drop.
actually, got it. We are not into royalties, so we are not. We are just taking this royalties just for university research, and you already
Okay, so
know
only
it.
the 5%.
Yeah, it's just for you. It's not
Okay.
for profit. Our university is not a for-profit institution. And
Mhm.
we are just using those for university research grants and everything.
Okay.
So it's not about royalties. It's not about profit. So our intent is that every poor person in the world
Gets the medicine.
Gets the medicine. That's
Okay,
it.
but help me out to know how we gonna found this project.
Yeah.
Then because I need the money from the VCs.
Yeah, I know. Like you're apart from the developing countries, you're free to go everywhere, right?
But the problem with
And
the
also,
Article 16,
yeah. There are
There's
quite number
plenty of them.
No, actually,
look, let's go back to it.
low-income countries.
Where is it written now?
Let's count the countries.
Look,
like,
for purposes, developing countries
mm,
refers to those countries defined as low income,
Yeah, and
lower
also-
middle income, and upper middle income.
exactly, and also the list is given, right? So you can go through. They're quite.
Well, or we could look, Lewis.
Okay, you have a solution for this.
We could do something. I think we can work things out. We could do something where we change the Article 16 for a couple of years only, so that we get enough funding from the VCs that they feel comfortable and
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
know
but-
it's enough. You and I know what number is that, how much many millions we need to
So
raise.
actually, yeah. Please go on.
And then afterwards we open source or we give away the medicine. That way you guys look well, and that way we have enough funding to.
No, actually,
to
we
do
can't
the
go
investment.
back on Article 16 because already our image is like deteriorated last time. As I told, there were many protesters. That's when our president recommended to form this Article 16, and we are already doing these kind of research from long back, and we are one of the leading universities. So it will become a huge setback for the entire university.
So
we
what
can't-
are we supposed to do?
we can't go back.
We can.
No, we can't go back on
Because of
Article 16
reputation?
because- not reputation. That is one thing, and also we are doing like thousands of projects with Fisher University, and this is going to affect each and every medicine, each and every other company, and each and every country will get affected. So we can't go back on Article 16.
So can you provide us more money so that we don't depend on the VC's money then?
I think regarding money, I think you have to figure it out. I have a solution. Okay.
What is it?
Yeah. So you went to the list of these countries.
Yeah, they're huge. The problem is like you don't want to change Article 16 at all.
Because that is our motto, right?
Okay, but
That
that's
is
not
our entire, and that's what we are working for. That's what our university is founded for.
so it's not negotiable.
Exactly.
Okay, and what's your solution then?
That's what I'm telling. So actually,
Because you do understand we need money to make this work, right? And for the university to look proper.
Sorry?
You do understand how
Yeah.
this business work, and we
No,
need
actually, this rule is set in place since long back.
Uh-huh.
Article 16 and what all researches have been done till now in our university, they are all following this rule. It's only with Iqbal, so your client, that he is concerned about this rule. This has been since many years, because it was formed long back, and Iqbal already knows about it while he is working. It's not a rule made up just before a month or something like that.
but it's like discovering cancer and not keep funding it because it's
No,
a rule.
actually, people no. Actually, what happens usually? So the investors, they accept for this rule because apart from generating profit, each and every company has this specific social impact thing also. You know about the CSR funds and everything, corporate social responsibility, right? It is only with your investor there is a problem, and that's why you came here.
Yeah. So okay, what's your solution?
Yeah, my solution is like, let's. So usually we are given that like Article 16 is in low income countries and also in countries such as India and China. So India and China are a huge market for medical space. You know, there are a lot of population there. So
But where's China? Where do they fall? China and India, a lower middle income.
they're middle income countries. But still OTD is set in place for those countries, like
Right.
we are following the Article 16 for India and China, only for India and China, and also countries like Brazil and Russia. Maybe out of these 4 countries, you can have some leverage, like whatever countries you select, maybe 1 or 2.
So you wanna, but aren't you breaking the Article 16 by doing that?
No, we are just it's not like we are following the cause. We are just rewriting some part of it, like we are just extending because you need the funding, right?
Okay, so you are
just
providing
because-
me countries
usually-
for me
usually-
to choose.
no,
okay,
exactly,
with
usually-
big markets. Okay,
Exactly.
Okay,
Usually
that's
we
good.
don't.
That's good.
We
I
don't
like
do
it. I
that
like
stuff.
it.
But out of these 4 countries, most profitable country, and these are all middle income countries, just like India and China and Brazil and Russia. So maybe you can sell one or two, and you can be profitable, because other countries we can't touch.
Okay, so we're able to add into the Article 16, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you're letting me choose some countries.
Exactly. Out
which
of 4, you can choose 2. That's what I felt.
out of 4.
Yeah, because these are the middle income countries, and out of 4 you can choose 2.
I was gonna ask you to leave me all the lower middle income.
No, that is not possible, because
Why not?
no, you have to think about the main social goal, right? So that is not possible. And this also, just because your client has worked with us, and just because he's very
Okay.
desperate to do this.
Ladies.
We're just rewriting some of the rules just for your sake.
Okay. This is good. We're getting to somewhere, but understand. I can go with the VCs, with a venture capitalist, right? And tell them, I'm allowed. This is a teamwork.
No, this is a teamwork.
Okay.
But you have to understand how university works.
I
And also
understand. Let me finish.
Let me complete.
I was
1
talking
minute.
first.
Just sorry. Okay, go on. Because I just want to make a point clear. Your client knows about this Article 16 from long back. That's what I just want to tell. Okay.
Yeah. So for us is getting the enough funding. Okay. Let's say we need 20 million. If we could get 20 million, by our experience, we know this will work out. Okay. If I get these countries and they say yes, here's your 20 million, then I'm fine.
Okay.
But if not, I need you to open up and give me more countries to, not that many.
No, actually, many in the sense, like these are all we are doing Article 16 only for developing countries. You have to understand that it's not like we are putting these rules in Europe, in UK,
Yeah.
Australia. We are doing in developing countries.
Right. But
So,
you're just offering me India and China, for example.
yeah, that's because you people are asking, and we have to make a deal, right? So
Okay.
that's the reason.
But if we don't make the deal,
think you
then
have
nobody
to,
wins, Levi.
exactly. You have to sort it out with our investor.
So
Because
I can go
you
talk.
actually, like, as I've already told, your client already knows about this rule, and he knows about the social purpose we are doing. We are doing it from the
You're
long back,
mentioning
and exactly.
You mentioned it 5 times.
So exactly, I'm mentioning it again and again just because
Okay.
you have to understand.
We can do this.
Yeah.
I can go back with the VCs and make sure I get a 20 million
No.
funding, which is what we need to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I can tell them, hey, we have these huge markets that are India, China, and which other country?
No, I'll give you 4 options.
Give me 3.
No, I gave you 4 out of 4. You have to choose 3. Like, sorry, 2. India, China, Brazil, and Russia.
Okay, Russia is in political trouble right now, so I don't want it. Where's Brazil? Brazil is in the lower. Where's Brazil? In which category? I think Brazil is mine already, isn't it? No.
It's in
Upper
upper
middle
middle countries.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Luis. What I can do
Yeah.
is go with the VCs and tell them, hey.
But this has to be your
Don't
final
interrupt
meeting.
me, bro.
Sorry, bro. Yeah.
I can go with them and tell them, hey, I have India and China. Or even I can tell them, I get to choose between India, China, Brazil, and Russia. We get to choose 2 countries, and you give us the 20 million. But if that doesn't work out, I want you to understand that I need to come back with you and ask you for something else, Levis. And if we don't make a deal
So
here,
we're
all screwed.
What is our other option? Like, what? This is my option. This is the best option. Like, what is our other option?
To add more countries, bro.
To add more countries,
Yeah.
bro. How is it possible? Because you have to think from the social impact perspective also.
But think about this. Either you're gonna, if this works out, we help everyone out.
Yeah.
If
No,
we don't come up
actually-
with a deal, we won't help anyone.
But yours is not a non-profit organization, right? Yours is a proper commercial organization. That's the reason these were put into place.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Because
but
poor
then
people can't
we
buy
need to
medicines.
raise more money. Where are we gonna get the money
Yeah,
from?
I can understand, bro. But
Either the school
that's the
co-founders
reason.
that
That's the reason we are leaving these countries. Like, what all you choose.
So let's say they only can you provide us with more cash to fund the project, or you want more royalties to fund the project?
No, we don't want royalties. We don't want royalties. Our royalty is 5%, which is used for university research, as I already mentioned.
Okay, but you understand my problem that maybe the VCs say these markets are not big enough. We won't fund you.
I think you have to choose now, because you should have a basic idea about markets, right? So again and again, so it can't be possible. We gave like middle income countries. You know about the population in India and China, right?
Yeah. It's what do let's sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll give
I
another
interrupted
option.
you. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
So I'll give an option. Like, you choose India and China,
Mm-hmm.
and
give me a couple of years of the other ones.
these ones
Mm-hmm.
maybe okay. You take all these 4, but the thing is, non-profit organizations can sell these medicines. Non-profit and humanitarian firms. There are many non-profit organizations in India and China, Brazil, Russia. They are doing it not for profit.
Okay, so they're gonna be my competitors.
You can't. No, they're doing not for profit. That's what you should understand. It's not about competition. You know, many healthcare firms are there, right?
Mm-hmm,
There are many non-profit groups, non-profit organizations in the sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, that sounds better.
they're doing just for a mission. They're like missionaries.
Okay, so they will use my technology
Exactly,
in a non-profit
because-
way.
Exactly. Maybe we can do that.
Maybe we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly,
Honestly.
those countries are a mess. So their health system sucks, even if they have no
Which
problem.
countries?
China has a better health system.
No. It has better healthcare system. China, beat India.
Brazil
also.
is terrible, bro,
Yeah,
and
Brazil
Russia is terrible.
That's why I gave you option to choose. But I'm giving all the countries. So provided these countries, only the non-profit organizations can give. Okay.
Okay, and then Can you give me like, okay, let's do this. I like where we're going. Can you give me a couple of years of non-compete? I don't need that many.
Non-compete?
Yeah. So.
No. That if we give you permission, like if we give them permission only for certain years, then the entire missions.
Only 4 years. And then the
but,
non-profits can give away our technology to non-profits. They know how to use it now.
No, it's not your technology, but it's our technology. Like
it's
we are also a part of.
It's our technology.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
Right, you're right.
We are doing it since many like decades. So just because you're concerned about your investment, we are just tweaking this rule. That's it.
Okay.
So this is a good deal. That's what I felt, because non-profits, they work like selflessly, right?
I'm pretty sure if you give me a couple of years.
So what we can do is let me complete. So we'll do it for the non-profits in these countries, and we'll have a review after 5 years. Okay, because this is the 20-year thing, right? So we'll have a review after 5 years, and we can then decide, like, if it is going well, we can just check the financials and everything, and we can just.
Can you give me 2 years of non-compete for the non-profit?
No, non-compete is not possible, bro. Because these are all developing countries, and all these countries mentioned here.
But what are you're worried about your reputation?
Sorry?
What are you worried of? Why
no, it's not about reputation. It's our intention to do the social work, right? That's the reason we have set up this lab. We are collaborating with partners.
But ladies, understand.
It's our intention to make the world a better place. People with no problems. So that's the reason we are developing medicines and all this stuff.
But
it's our intention. It's more than a reputation. It's our intention.
Okay, you have good intention, but understand that this sounds way more attractive than what we had before. This is getting better. I just wanted to let you know. But understand as well, like, what if we lose a lot of money in the
That's
process?
The reason after 5 years. After 5 years, we are going to have a review. And also, this is a huge market, India or China. I don't know about Brazil and Russia. So, if you have done some research or current affairs, we have gone through current affairs, like most of the markets, like the US healthcare, they target India and China because the population is quite.
It's huge, yes.
Yeah,
I know.
It's quite huge.
Okay.
So,
can we do less than 5 years review? Like, and what are we gonna?
No, I think 5 years is a good term because it's for 20 years, right? And we are doing 1/5, so it's good.
What will happen after 20 years? It needs to be open source, right? Go ahead. Don't worry.
Move this side, like
Luis,
So this is a very good deal because initially I thought of giving 2 countries, but I'm giving you all, except that non-profits will do their work. You can just sell.
You're giving me all, but they're able to compete the non-profits against me.
Sorry?
Before
non-profits are literally not a competitors. They were just doing non-profit work. They are going to rural communities, giving medicines to people who can't afford for the medications.
And Lewis.
Yeah.
Sorry, so many things. What are we gonna review in the 5 years?
After 5 years, we are going to review if you think that you need India and China. So if you have some apprehensions or you have some ambiguity over like what is happening in these countries, so we can just speak. We can just
no, but I need detail, bro.
What detail you need?
Okay. So if we are losing
it's
money,
just a review, bro. It's just a review. That's what I'm telling you. How is it going? Kind of.
If
review.
after 5 years we're losing money,
no. Why will you lose? Like
because maybe the non-profits are killing me.
Why will non-profits work for not for profit? That's the whole definition of non-profit. Right?
But understand, like the BCs need to be safe enough that we have a huge runway to test this product out and make it big.
But at the same time, that you are thinking from VC's perspective, I am thinking from the humanitarian grounds. Because that's what our university's motto is: work for betterment of human beings. And also we tweak many rules. Like first we thought of, because India and China, why these were included is there are hospitals, but there are no medical technologies. Medical research is happening in these countries, and what all medicines, be it for the COVID vaccine or what all medicines, they outsource from US mostly, and these are the countries where there are large number of poor people, large populations of poor people. So we have tweaked these rules
for the non-profit who's gonna manufacture all their medicine and stuff.
we are just giving the technology, bro.
We're just giving them that technology.
Exactly. So that's what we have developed a new technology.
Okay,
like-
so let's do this. After 5 years of we can do this, I believe. After 5 years, we review it, and if the VCs aren't making money, we set a deal where where we sell the technology to a non-profit and get a small percentage out of them. Because if not, this won't work at all.
Okay, small percentage in the sense?
A small percentage so that the PCs return their money back at better than the
non-profits will pay you
something really low.
like 1% fees, 0.5%,
yeah,
0.5.
1% works.
Okay, good. 1% good.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
If we are not making money, okay.
Sure. After 5 years.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And let's just be clear.
Yeah.
We hope we make money, and we hope they make money.
Exactly.
Because if nobody makes money, this technology goes
it should be a win-win situation, because we also need royalties, and we need to work together on future projects.
So these royalties are forever, brother.
Sorry?
These royalties are forever. If we're not making money in year 5,
only if you're not making money.
The royalties are forever.
Exactly. We'll review and we'll do this. Okay.
Okay.
Sure, brother.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice negotiating.
31 minutes. Should we stop?
Yeah, stop.